Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In our previous session, we discussed the rollback procedure and we developed it, and we showed you how you can set up it. Okay, so we talked about the code in which were stored in a module. Like if you go to the Explorer, yeah, if you go to the Explorer, so you have the modules, and our procedure was for this for the recovery of those modules which are stored in here, right? But there are other places as well in which the codes are being used, like the sheets, right? If you go to the sheet and go to the view code, so this is also a code, right? It's in the worksheet selection, the worksheet change, and there are the events, different events related to the worksheet, and there are some other code also where the codes are being stored. So let's talk about how you can export, uh, how you can save your codes, because this is a huge code written to manage this quiz, for example. And you may be having multiple sheets, and each sheet having a different set of codes related to the sheet's events, right? Some codes are for worksheet activation. Means as soon as the worksheet gets activated, this all has to be automatically performed. And the other is that this is the other one, that as soon as on the current sheet, if the user double clicks it, then this procedure is going to take place. And the other is the change event. For example, if the user makes changes into the worksheet, then he starts, right? Okay, so this is like as soon as the user selects it, so it writes true or false, right? In case of uh, the click of the current, if the user is responding to the question, right? And similarly, the selection change. As soon as the selection is changed, this is the changing. You are changing from one cell to other cell, so that code has to for triggered, right? So these all are the events which are going to be triggered. So these are this is sorry, it's a huge information. It's a huge information which has to and which a user, the custodian of the file, would love to ensure its security. And so so there has to be some mechanism in which we save all these. So this is the procedure. I have thanked to Finn Duro. He is from Stack. He shared this information at stackoverflow.com, and we made use of that and made a slight fine tuning in it, and here it is. It goes right. So these two procedures are actually obtained from them, from this source, and I want to share this uh, to my viewers so they can utilize it to automate this export of this, right? So I'm going to show you how this takes place, okay? So let's see the target location. This is our target location, right? In which we already had discussed this toolbar code, which is actually this one, right? Means the module code, right? And we want to run these two segments, this procedure. So what it would do, it would run through all the sheets one by one, and if it finds some code related to these worksheets, so code modules, the sheet code module, right? So it picks up its name, and with that name you will find a file will be appearing here, right? So let's put a breakpoint in here, and I click play here, right? Click F5 or press this button. Okay, so what would happen? You see the quiz. There is only one sheet in which some code is written, and that code has been backed up. So you can rescue it anytime. If something goes wrong with the code, somebody has made changes and you want to get back or roll back to the original location. So you have this code backed up on the original code folder, and that should be a read-only for the later on, right? Currently, we have exported it, and then we make it read-only, and later on, in case of any disaster, in case when you want to revert back or roll back to the, so all you need to do is double click on it. So this is your code. Press Control A, do the copy, close this file, and get back to your sheet. And this is the code, view code, and you can press Control A and delete all these, right? So that is going to reset because we have put a breakpoint there. That's why it is saying, oh, let's cancel it, no problem. Okay, so then you can paste it and the code will be recovered. So this is how you export all this. If currently you have only one file, one sheet which has some code. For example, we add a code in here, right? So we create, we write to this. Yeah, let's write a test code in here. Okay, and in here we use not the selection, but we say activate. Okay, and in this we write some code, say MSG box, and here this is just for test track. Hey, welcome. So okay, so this is welcome, and then we say say VBCR, and then we write say username, application.username, search user. Okay, so for example this, okay, username. Okay, so let's test it that the code is seem to be working or not. Yeah, so it is has to be activated, right? Let's click private. This is worksheet activate, and where it is here. And this is as soon as it is activated, it should come, right? So if you click, well, we have to see that's why the code is not working. Yeah, of course, the code will not work because we are already in the breakpoint. So we have to close the breakpoint first. Yeah, you have to stop this macro which was running. Now if we get out of this sheet and come back here, so you have this welcome, and this is the username. Since my username is user, so that's why it is saying this. Okay, so we have now two sheets in which we have the code, VBA code. One is quiz, the other is here, right? So now if we run this program and we delete, for example, this one, right? And we run our macro. So this was the macro. We don't put the breakpoint here. Okay. Okay, let's run it. So we expect two names to come. One is quiz and the other is this file name. Okay. Yeah. So you have two codes available. One is for the quiz. The other is the steps for rollback, and that contains only one line message. This is there. That is message welcome this username. Okay. So no matter how many sheets you have that contain the code, they are going to be backed up on the target location, and you can later on use them to the same procedure as we did that it collects and it recovers in the case of any mishap. You can click the button and it will refresh it back. But that would be some we will explain it in some other video. But in this video, we showed you only the exporting part, and for this short code is enough for you, which does the whole job, and it calls in as a last statement that save software file at a given path with a given code module, and it saves it using an output. It uses a free file and it uses the output. It opens the file as an output, and then it's puts it. The file name has already been set in the path, and that's it. And it generates the file. Right? Okay. Thank you very much for watching.